Welcome to the Musa video blog. We're starting the year now. This week, Parshas Bereshis, in the beginning, creation. So it's a few weeks after Rosh Hashanah, but for the Torah reading, we're starting the new cycle, this Shabbos. We find in this week's Torah reading that God said, Nasa Adam, let us make man in our image. And a lot of people discuss what that means. Ramban says it means the following, that up until that point, the world was a bunch of physical creations. You read what it says, it's all physical creations. The earth, the sky, the water, the animals, plants, fish, etc. God says to his physical world, you'll contribute your part, you make the body of a person, and I will give the spiritual part, the godly soul of the person. So together, the spiritual and the physical will make up a human being. A human being is unique amongst all of creation. Until humans came onto the scene, creation had very little meaning. The pinnacle, the everything of creation is human beings. And we're given these two sides. One part, the this world part, the animal part that pulls us down, and the other part that pulls us up. And we're embarking now on a new journey. This is the beginning. Looking back, we just went through Rosh Hashanah. Well, even before Rosh Hashanah, we went through the month of Elul, then Rosh Hashanah, then the Aseret Yemei Tshuva, the 10 days of repentance, Yom Kippur, and hopefully, probably, we had a lot of thoughts about how will this year be different? What can I do? What kind of changes can I implement in me, making me a different person, a better person, so that a year from now, I'll look back and I say, I did change. We gave it thought, maybe when we planned. Then we went into Sukkot. We took the joy, we took the energy that was with us from those days. We channeled it into the Sukkah. We were sitting in God's chamber, so to speak. And now, in a certain sense, life begins. The challenge, the real world begins. Taking all those ideas, changes that we wanted to integrate into our being, now's the time that we have to do it. Now's when it really counts. It's very easy, relatively speaking, to sit in the synagogue on Yom Kippur and to think, wow, lofty thoughts, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Not that hard. The problem starts when we leave the synagogue. Okay, but then we go right into Sukkot and we're still pumped a little bit. We're still connected to God and we're still living in that excitement and fervor. But now, life is regular life. 9 to 5, whatever that means, the regular weekday, etc. Now is the time, the critical, very critical time. We can't lose sight of our lofty, noble thoughts that we had during these last few weeks. We have to seize hold of these days and make sure that we are implementing it in our everyday life. We may need to tweak it. That could be when we see that some of the things I accepted upon myself maybe weren't as realistic as possible. Maybe I should do more. Whatever it is, we can tweak. But it has to be an ongoing, hopefully daily vigilance to implement. Because if we do, and we keep at it and persevere, day in and day out, there's no question about it, we will see the fruits of our labors. So this week is the beginning, and we hope it's a beginning to a great year. See you next time.